Nick, talk about the first week of practice and how the defenses look as a group.
First week of practice has been definitely hot, but it's been good for us. Just getting back out on the field, getting back used to each other, building that team bonding, and understanding that we have to fight through adversity and things like that. I think it's been really good for us as far as the first week of practice goes. We haven't really tackled much, so the physicality of the game of football will come later. But just getting back out there, installing, and getting back used to each other has been really good for us.
Is that going to come Tuesday on the scrimmage, and what are some of the things you're kind of trying to looking to find out during that?
Yeah, obviously the scrimmage will be on Tuesday, but that's definitely when we'll figure out who's really ready to be here and who wants to play come the first game of the season and things like that. So obviously we evaluate the younger guys as well as the older guys, and so going forward, we're looking forward to being able to hit and get after some people.
Obviously, it's really early, but when you kind of think about the spring and then you get back here and you start practice, who's already kind of impressed you a good bit as far as how much gains they've made?
Everyone really. We had a really, really good productive summer, and like I said, when we first got back out here, I was pleasantly surprised seeing all my teammates, all the guys, all the hard work that is really, really paying off for them. Especially guys like Carl, who missed a few games last year. He's come back with a vengeance, really. Trey Matthews, he's done very, very well. Him coming back. Rudy, obviously, Josh Holsey, all those guys coming back are older senior leaders, really all showing great leadership and just being back out on the field with us.
Is there this sense that, obviously there's just so much talk about the defensive line, and it seems like rightfully so, but like in the defensive backs room, it's like we've got a lot of really good guys here too. It might be every bit as good as the defensive line should be.
The way we see it is we're one unit. But we, as defensive backs, also understand that in order for any defense to be great, we have to be great. So for us, we don't really focus on the outside talk of who's good, who's not. We focus on us and perfecting our craft daily and day by day. So, it's great that we have a great defensive line, and we don't really care too much for people saying that defensive backs are, bickering who's better. We just want to understand that we're getting better day in, day out.
Nick, how do you look at the competition at safety? You, Trey Matthews, and Stephen Roberts have all three got a lot of experience back there.
It's fun. Working together but also competing against each other is always a very difficult thing to do, but it's also very, very fun. Just seeing, like I said, we have to build camaraderie as a team, but at the same time, you have to perfect your craft individually if you want to be named quote-unquote starter. So just, it's really, really fun seeing some guys bicker with each other, but a lot of guys still have a lot of fun at the same time.
How much at all have you seen of some of the young receivers? Obviously, they've received a lot of attention from media members and fans, too.
They're talented. They definitely have a lot of talent. Obviously, we had a really, really good recruiting class as far as the receivers went, but they got a lot of talent. Give them some time to develop, and under Coach Malzahn's tutelage, I'm sure they'll be probably some of the best in the country.
We haven't seen them maybe go against each other yet, but in practice, when we haven't been there, have the Myers brothers lined up against each other yet? Have you seen anything there?
They've lined up a few times. We've seen them line up against each other a few times. We might point it out to each other like, hey, there they go. Let's see what happens. But it's something that we haven't seen before. Brothers on the same team, lining up and facing off against each other. So it's, like I said, with the safety competition, it's a lot of fun watching those two go at it. Just because they were raised in the same household, so it's like, who got the better genes in the family?
Who's been winning those battles?
It's been pretty evenly matched, honestly. They're both, like I said, they're both extremely talented, and going forward, they'll be really, really good. So, it's been very, very evenly matched between those two, and who knows, come to scrimmages when we'll see who's better.
Nick, is it fair to say you're kind of a computer nerd in a football show?
I wouldn't say a nerd, more so well-rounded, cultured. Cultured. Let's use cultured.
But you like computers a lot.
I do. Yeah, I like them.
Anyone match you on the team?
Probably not. I can't really name anybody that might. Yeah, I can't name anyone. unfortunately.
Do you do a lot in your spare time?
In my spare time, I'm a very laid back guy by nature, so I'm usually in my room playing video games or out walking around on the campus playing Pokemon Go with one of my teammates or something. So really a geek at heart.
Wow.
I mean, I can't help it. I'm a geek at heart. Always have been, always will be. So
What level are you at?
I just hit level 20 yesterday.
You been into a gym yet?
I've beaten a couple gyms around here already.
You own one or anything?
I don't know. I haven't checked. I beat one earlier today, but I haven't checked it. So hopefully no one's beating it.
And what's your high CP character?
I have a Jolteon that is. Hey, these are legitimate questions, people. Come on now. I have a Jolteon that's 1950 right now. So that's my best one. That's my bread and butter.
All right.
I want to ask you some more questions.
What's
We have
up?
football questions.
All right, cool. All right.
Nick, do you feel like you got better last year, and are you going to be a more confident, more polished player this year?
Yeah, I pride myself on being a perfectionist and applying myself to my craft daily. So I think I've definitely gotten better as far as my football IQ goes and understanding situations and just being more confident going forward. So I think I'll be a better contributor this year, and I'll play with a lot more confidence.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
No problem.